Hello, guys. Welcome. I'm gonna turn down the music a bit. Just a little bit. We'll turn it up a bit more. Anyways, welcome to tonight's late night stream. We're gonna be trying hardcore again. I died last time to a creeper, but this time we're gonna do better. We're gonna name this one Howdy. And hardcore. Check how the stream's doing real quick on my phone, just to see the quality. Alright, not too bad. Let's get started. Welcome to this hardcore world. Looks like we got ourselves some nice plains and some water. Let's go ahead and mine this oak tree here.
Howdy, stranger.
Just sit down and relax. Let me turn up the volume a bit. Sit down and relax to some Minecraft ASMR and some lofi. I'll be talking, but not too much, so just enjoy yourself. Looks like we already got ourselves a village over there. Very nice, very nice.
You're so old.
Just crazy. What about you?
Get ourselves some stone here. Very nice. I hope your evening is going great. If it's not, just know I'm here for you. Come. Sit down and relax. Grab a seat. Grab yourself a snack. Cuddle up in your blankets. You know, life has such purpose to it. We're so blind to it sometimes. You think, what do I do on this earth? What's my purpose? I say, don't think at all. Do what makes you happy and make others happy around you. That's what I think. Because when you make others happy, you give them purpose in life. And in return, you get purpose back. Love is a great purpose in life. I recommend searching for it. It'll evade you at times, yes. It'll hurt you, but it's always there for you, no matter who you are. And in the end, isn't that what we're all longing for? It's just some love. That's what the human mind desires. It's just a soft, nimble touch of compassion from another human. But we're also sucked up in our own thoughts and feelings, our own cautionary opinions and ways of thinking that we just ignore the outward ways of how we should do, you know? Depression is real, and I think more people have it than we think. But I recommend something. Try giving a hug sometime, because one hug can make you feel so great. No matter who you are, you always need somebody to be there for you. Let me know. Is there someone there for you? You should always have a friend. Friends are the best. Friends are worth living for. Friends give you purpose. Friends are more than just compassion. They're always there for you. At least real friends are. Anybody who's willing to listen to you about your problems in life and what's been causing you to be sad and get down, and to help you by giving you compassion and love in return. Like I said earlier, that's the purpose of life. You should give that right back. Sometimes people are afraid to open up about what they want to talk about. I recommend though, talk to who matters to you. Trust them. You can always trust a good person. Your best friend. Choose someone to open up to, because in the end, you're only going to feel worse by keeping those feelings to yourself. Always, always open up. Either to your parents, your friend, a figure of respect. It doesn't matter. Just be sure not to let this world slip by you. It's too important, you know? Life gets difficult, man, especially in these times where it's so hard to find friends and connections to people. It's such an interesting time. You really need to open up to people. Get to know somebody. Push out those negative thoughts. Focus on something positive. Positivity is the best thing you can do for yourself. If you only think about negative thoughts, that's all your brain's gonna go to. When you're with friends, you can't really have a negative thought, you know? You can only have positive things to think about for what you've done to yourself. Just never give up on yourself. You may think you're not worth it. There's just many more of you. It doesn't matter who you are. Well, let me tell you, from one depression victim to another. After seeing many therapists, talking to a lot of people and friends, you need to reach out, and no matter how uncomfortable it is. And to you, those who are supporting, just know that you are making a difference. And even though it feels like you're not doing anything, You just don't give up on the person, you know? Be their friend, be their person, their contact of love, their purpose of life. You can't give up. And that means for everybody here, you can't give up. No matter how much you want to, no matter how much there isn't a reason to go on, no matter how much there is to push forward. Just remember, people love you. That kept me going for so long. People love you, no matter who you are. People care about you. Always know that. Try to reach out to as many people as you can. I try my hardest. Just know. It doesn't matter who you believe in or what you do for a living or if you don't do anything. You're always here. People are always going to care about you. That's been proven to me many times. No matter who you are or what you do or the things you say or whatever you come up with. I mean, honestly, people people actually care. And it's unfair to think of thoughts of not wanting to be here anymore. Trust me, I've had those. But in the end, just know you're worth it. That in the end, no matter how much you get bullied or talked down to or restricted, you're your own person. No one can hold you back from who you are. Make a dream come true based on what you want. Don't let someone else's feelings or thoughts about you trouble you unless they're positive thoughts. Only think about the positives. That's what I said before. Positives are so important in life. And I feel like I'm realizing that for the first time. In my days, I've focused on such negative thoughts and negative situations. My mind goes in loops and loops and loops of what I did wrong or things I've said to people or things I've done to people, relationships I've had, past experiences, past traumas I've experienced, getting bullied, getting called names. Trust me, I know the half of it. But remember, you're you, and life is a gift. You are always worth it, no matter who you are. You can always change your way of thinking, your way of life. There's nothing wrong with you. Trust me, you're not alone in the way you feel. I felt that for many years. That my mind is lonely and nobody understands the way I think. Nobody understands my, I guess, diagnosis of what's going on in my brain. I try talking to friends, I try talking to people about it, and it just scares them off. But let me tell you, in the end, you're what matters, and you always need to stay that way. I'm a little drunk right now, so I'm gonna just keep talking, and I hope it's gonna work out for you guys. Anyways, when you feel down about yourself, usually it's just your appearance. It gets a lot of people. The way you speak to others, the way you interact with others. Just remember, you always need to think about yourself first. I've been caught up in so many situations where I think of other people and the way I treat them and the way I cause them to feel, and it makes me just want to give up. But I promise you, you need to think to yourself first. What matters to you? Set values for yourself. Values are so important. Because when you don't know who you are or what your values are, what are you? Other than a puppet to please others and to wallow in your self deprecating anger about the way you act and the way you can't understand. Just remember, someone's always there for you. There's always someone to reach out to. I have many friends who've talked to me, made me feel better about myself, made me laugh. Laughter is such a good medicine. Talk to somebody, joke about it. Also, music, I would recommend so much if you're depressed or feeling sad or lonely. Get into some music. Music can cause the soul to change. Hello, Jacob. Hello, Megan. But just remember, someone always loves you, no matter who you are. That's the way of life. That's the purpose. You can have your religion, yes, and it's a very good practice to preach and to help you through your anxiety. And you may even believe in it. That's up to you. That's your choice. But always remember, the people you love, they matter most. I'd 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 give up my life for everybody I love. But also remember that your life has purpose to it. Don't just give up. You have a reason to live. You have a reason to be here. Love is such a compassionate feeling that not only teaches us, but it also grows us as humans, as people. You may have bad thoughts from now and then. You have your crazy times, your whacked out moments of stress and anxiety. Remember, someone's always there for you, no matter who you are. You always have a friend, always have somebody to go to and talk to you. And if you're that person to talk to, remember where that person's at. Everybody gets in different stages in life. Life is always changing. We get into different places and people in our life, and we meet new things, and there's definitely a toxic, sad part of this world. And all it needs is just a little attention, a little love, a touch of some compassion that so many of us are scared to give out and scared to accept. We just want to, sit and forget about it, never think about it again. Just start anew, which is good. That's healthy. Just want to start anew. But also don't forget those who helped you and supported you through the way. Keep those people. If you're stressed out and feel sad, always remember there's a way out. And it doesn't mean it has to be a bad way out. It just means reaching out to other people. Connections is such a big thing. And like I said before, today's day and age, it's so difficult to reach out to somebody and talk to them like a human's human. It's such a compassionate way. It's so fake nowadays. It's so automated. You want to get to know somebody, but it's just so convoluted, you know? So congested with fame and fortune and sadness. And when you're stressed out, it doesn't always have to be about another person, another thing. Some people are in great places, but just know someone means something to you, and you mean something to someone. Always think about the other person, but also think about yourself in many ways. You're great, and everybody loves you. Don't take that away from them. And when you're stressed out, you just gotta sit back and remember what matters in life. The connections you've made, the sentimental values that mean something to you. You go through so many different stages in your life. You just can't hold on to one. There's too much to happen in life for you to just grip onto one thing. Sure, you can dedicate yourself to something, but always remember that love is what matters the most. Here, I'll fix that, Jacob.